What is up, everybody? My name is Wardswagg Gaming, and today we're playing Time Splitter Future Perfect. You ever heard this classic? Then you probably know this is a banger. But if you have not known this classic, it was previously on PlayStation 2, and it was ported over to PlayStation 5 and 4. And ladies and gentlemen, that is Time Splitter Future Perfect. It is believed to be the third of the trilogy. There was three games that was ported to PlayStation 5 and 4. And let's just get settled right here. According to about this, you can create your profile, and there's a little feature right here you can see here. If you press the start button, or if you like to call it the option button on the PlayStation 5, you'll be greeted with like a menu that basically gives you sort of like an emulator feel, right? And if you go over to this right here, you got the visual preset. This is something I actually found out for the first time. If you go over to the preset, you'll be able to change the settings, I guess the graphics. And like now we're gonna go to modern, right? We're gonna go to that since that's the best way to play the game, I guess. There's other features right here, and it's the region. If you're not from the particular country, yeah, you might wanna set your settings. The button customization, all that good stuff. But here's the big thing right here. If you're in the middle of something, maybe you're in the middle of a mission, and all of a sudden, oh, you gotta go somewhere. It's an emergency or something like that, or you forgot to go take the trash out, or you forgot to do something, or whatever the case may be, or maybe you're gonna be away for a trip or something like that, but you want to continue right where you left off, or it's like a short trip, whatever it is. You're coming back from getting grocery. Hey, you could do this right here, right? You could save manually on here too. You don't have to save directly in the game, but if you want to continue where you left off as soon as you start the game again, you can do that. Just remember to press that option button, and you have the save feature right here. You'll be able to load in right exactly where you left off to. If you are familiar with this, then you should know for a fact this is kind of cool. Cool. Now, on the other hand, you can play it as intended, just like you do on PlayStation 2. By creating a profile, you'll see, hey, do you want to create that profile so it can be saved on a memory card? Almost like you're on a PlayStation 2. Whatever. You get it right. So there's like story mode in this game. I already actually played the story mode, but this is how long the campaign is going to be. It's a pretty decent campaign. Very, very decent one. Um, The second Time Splitter game, I also own a copy of that. It's also a really good game. Really, really, really good. I love the second game as well too. But the big thing about this game is it has challenge mode, but then it also has arcade mode. Yeah. And if you look on the top left, it says this right here. It's gonna come up again. It says this: start a custom match and play against bots or friends and split screen. You heard it first. You can play split screen multiplayer with bots, just like the old days. You know, a 007 Nightfire or 007 Underagent Fire. If you're familiar with that, those type of games, that you should know what this means. Or GoldenEye, the most particular game that could kind of be resembled to this. And then there's, I don't even know whether or not the story can be played with up to two players. I would imagine that two players can actually play the story. I don't even know. If that was the case, that'd be kind of cool. Not gonna lie. But here's what it says here, right? Play through the story mode, the story mission in single player or co-op, believe. Meaning you could play with another friend on this device. Let me show you how this is gonna go, right? Let me show you how this is gonna go. Let me show you. I'm gonna get another controller, and I'm gonna use that controller to play this game, right? I'm gonna use that controller. This is also gonna be a tutorial. So now you have two controllers. Two controllers, yes. Not one, but two controllers to play with now. And I imagine that this is not just one player in the campaigns, right? I imagine that the hold on. I imagine that the campaigns can also be played with up to more than just two players. Let me maybe get my other controller, man. I'll show you guys something. One more thing, man. Let me show you something, man. This is gonna be cool. Alright. Let me grab this controller. Then I'm going to sign into this third controller that I have. I have actually more than just one controller. I have up to four controllers. Sorry about that. So then, alright. So then we're going to sign into not just one, not just two, but three controllers, right? And we're gonna see exactly what happens when we do this. If we were to do this, it's gonna look like this, right? You're gonna need to create a full file in order to play this game. And I don't even know how that's gonna work, but I imagine that you can create a full file. We're just gonna call this one, you know. We're gonna call this after. We're gonna call it that, and then we're gonna save it. Good stuff right there. And then the next thing we're gonna do, we're gonna create another profile for this one. This is my main profile right here, right? So then we're gonna call this one. Alright, so then we have up to three, not one, not two, but three controllers available for this to play. So then we're gonna ready up with my profile right here. And then here's what you're gonna be greeted with. Now apparently it's saying that only up to two players can play the story mode together. What do you know? Only two players can play the story mode. So if you guys are wondering how many players can play the story mode in Time Splitter, this is also a video for those that is looking forward to like having a classic shooter. They want to get away from that modern shooter type game. They want that more classic, traditional multiplayer experience. Well, this is for you guys, man. This video is for you. The game is called Time Splitter 2. No. Time Splitter Future Perfect. That is the name of the game. If you want the other Time Splitter games, you can get these games for up to just $1 or $2. No joking. I'm serious about this. I'm not joking. I'm telling you guys the truth. You can get this game for just $2 or even just $1. That's a deal you cannot pass up. It's currently on sale on PlayStation. If you want it, you can get it. And now the only thing I noticed here is you can't play lead mode. I'm pretty sure there's some other stuff you can do in this. You also can't play challenge mode. You can't play challenge mode in this, which is unfortunately is only available in single player. Yeah, and then if you go over to this right here, this is what it's gonna say here. It's gonna say Arcade League is only available in single player, but you can play arcade, with the custom match, all that cool stuff versus bots and friends, and split screen. Once again, like I said, if you guys were looking forward to playing something like this, you could do that. You can actually do that. And another thing that I noticed, in this game, it tracks your progress. Yeah, it tracks your progress. No joke. If you're all about those type of stuff, man, you're gonna have a great time playing this right here. Guarantee you're gonna have a great time, man. Now that's a whole list of characters in this game. This is the full roster of all the characters that you can play as in Time Splitter Future Perfect. On the other game, there's about hundreds of characters that you can play as. And this one, it looks like it's up to 50 characters you currently have unlocked in the game. So if you guys are wondering, oh wow, how many characters are there in this game? Now you know. Don't know why the music didn't stop. It's kind of cool. Oh well. Anyway, now that you guys know exactly exactly about this game, it should come as no surprise what it looks like when you're playing. When you're playing split screen. I'm gonna show you guys exactly what it looks like in split screen multiplayer for 3 players. So we're gonna go into a team deathmatch gameplay. Right? We're gonna pick a nice looking map to play on. A nice looking map. There's like plenty of selection of maps in this game. Really, really amazing game to play. Plenty of selection of maps, and we're not gonna add bots, but you can play with bots. You can play with bots that you want to. It's up to you. You don't have to play with bots if you don't want to. If you're that type of person that likes just playing competitively, you can do that. But if you don't want to do that, you have the option. Look at the selection of this. You can play against different types of sets of bots in this game. Different sets of bots in it. So now we're gonna go ahead on and just start to get straight to the gameplay. I'm sure you guys some cool weapons or whatever the case may be, and we're gonna jump right into this. Here with the settings, you can set how many times you want the score to go, how far you want the score to go. I don't. Okay, so there's also a setting for you to set for time limit and score limit. You can have a one-shot kill type gameplay, whatever you want. In this case, yeah, we'll just keep it on default. You can have unlimited time if you want to. I used to do this back in the day when I was playing 007 Nightfire, growing up and all that stuff. It truly is an amazing game. I wish there was other game like this. I know Fortnite can eventually reach this type of level if they start to implement stuff like this, man. It would be so cool if Fortnite could do this. Which they could. Anyway, if we're going to jump in, I'm not going to waste y'all time. Now, here's the thing. Like I said, this is what the split screen is going to look like. Depending on what TV you got, that's the TV you're gonna play on, right? But yeah, look at the selection of characters. Already, you have a full selection of characters to play as. Whoever you want to play as in this game. Keep in mind, I believe these characters are also in the campaigns.
Let's play.
You think you can keep up?
All right, let's go start it.
Shake your money maker.
Here we go. Now, I won't spoil anything about the story, but I'm gonna just let you guys just take a look at what the game kind of looks like. Uh, this is the gameplay right here. This is what it looks like in split screen for 3 players. Oh yeah. I don't know about you guys, but I remember just playing, you know, 007 Nightfire, 007 Underage Fire, GoldenEye. Man, when I tell you these games looks amazing, they looks extremely amazing, bro. Anyway, let me know what you guys think of the split screen because honestly, this is my first time actually playing it, and I'm getting major memories of just growing up playing on a game like these where you had split screen option up to 4 player. I mean, just look at this, man. Imagine it's the early 2000 or it's the mid 2000 or it's the 2010s. You come home and you get on your Xbox 360 or your PlayStation 2 or your PlayStation 1 and you boot up 007 Underage of Fire or GoldenEye, and you as the host get to have the biggest screen while the players themselves has to have these type of screen. Like I said, depending on what TV you're playing on, your screen might look might look a little different. But if you're just wanting a game that has split screen and you have a great looking TV that basically fits the screen, you're gonna have a great time, bro. Don't worry about it. You're gonna have a great time, man. This looks amazing. Take my opinion for what it is, man. I love games like this. Now, one thing I'm gonna point out is look at this right here. Look. One thing I'm gonna point out is when you first load up the game, you're gonna want to go to the settings, right? The reason why I'm saying this is because you have the inverse look rotating your character to where, like, if you press the diagonal stick up, your character's gonna look down. Your character's not gonna look up. But if you switch this off, it's going to do that. And another thing it's gonna do is it's gonna save that setting. So if I go back out of here, it's gonna save it. Now I'm gonna press start again, and then right then and there, you're gonna see my other controller. You're gonna see that he's now able to look up like a modern shooter, not how he is by default. But anyway, if you want to see how the guns shoot, man, just how to shoot. There you have it, man. You got your first gameplay Time Splitter. I think a lot of people would love to see a gameplay of me just playing that with friends, or even just by myself, just killing it versus some bots. Yeah. There you have it, boys. You got yourself a gameplay. And here's another thing. Now, remember what I said that you can pause the game just like in the old days? But this thing is kind of like, almost like an emulator. When you buy the game, it gives you not only the game itself, but it gives you this option like an emulator. And you can basically, like, save the game. Like, for example, if you got somewhere to go, like I said, if you got somewhere to go or if you got something you need to be doing, but you don't want to forget what you're doing or you don't want to have to start all over, or start from the main menu, you can quickly load up a session that you're playing, right? I'm gonna show this for example, right? I'm gonna just do this. All right, so now I saved it, right? So then you're gonna see this option right here where it said, "Oh, you want to load the game?" It got a save and it got the date and time that you saved this, right? So, for example, I'm gonna go and end this. I'm gonna end this game right now, right? So for let's just say your little cousin, or here's another thing. Let's say, oh, your little cousin came over at the house. He snuck on the game and he snuck on the game and he went to your profile and he accidentally deletes a save or something like that. Not for the game, but basically created another new game, right? You start a new game. Oh, you're not at level 15. You will just be in the game. Your little cousin that messed everything up. Here's what you can do here, right? So I'm just gonna give you guys an example. All right. So you go to the load section right here from the emulator thing, or what do you want to call this thing? It's almost like you're playing on the emulator, almost. So you're gonna click load, and you're gonna see that save that I saved earlier, right? There. You are right back into the game, and your friends and everybody can just continue playing. Or, yeah, that's how you do it. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I am just gonna go ahead on and actually finish this right here. I'm gonna finish this. So if you guys been wanting to see some good games or even play some good games, then I no doubt know for a fact you guys would definitely want to see more gameplays of these games. I always find something unique every single time. And here's the crazy part about this thing. TimeSplitter Future Soldier, believe it or not, TimeSplitter Future Perfect is currently just $1 on sale. You can get the trilogy for just I believe it's $2. Or, all three of these games were just $2 or $1. Doesn't matter. If I was you guys, I'll get this because this is great games with great value that you're getting out of it. Anyway, I'm Wardswagg Gaming. And if you guys have any questions, you know where to find that comment section, man. Matter of fact, go and do yourself and subscribe. And if you love funny voiceover videos of animals, cartoons, gameplays, hey, I'm the guy for it to do it now, man. I haven't really thought about doing that. But hey, you never know. I might drop another funny gameplay later today, man. Or whatever the case may be. Or if hold on, or if you are the type of guy that likes GTA gameplays, you like seeing all these unique videos where they have like police chases, missions, car meets, all that cool shit right there, or maybe an action-packed, an action-packed movie type gameplay or something, or whatever the case may be. Man, this channel for y'all. Like, guarantee me, you're gonna love GTA gameplays I drop every once in a while. But I've been really, really trying to get back into that, like, making that a thing. Man, TimeSplitter, Future Perfect. I'm telling you right now, man, y'all have an opportunity to get it. It's currently on sale. And here's the cool thing. It's made by the studio that made Saints Row Deep Silver. Yes, sir. You heard it first. Peace. Log it on. Wardswagg.